guys. We're gonna talk about who the vector of the leader and what is a urethral vector. Now, you probably saw before my videos of system vector self-cognition and who is the urethral vector and why do we need it in our tribe. Now, it was very critical for tribe to survive because we needed somebody who's gonna fulfill all the needs and all the deficit of the tribe. And the deficit, it's, for example, if the tribe went for the war and they lost a lot of men, and it was a lot of they died, and a lot of women in the tribe could not get a man, but they could get a pregnant. So in a peaceful time, the urethral vector, the leader of the tribe, was responsible for the demography, and it was making sure every woman that could get pregnant, she will get pregnant. Even if it was hard for her to get pregnant, if it was urethral, really vector of the leader, his liquids are even different. You can check in one of my videos, I explain it, that it could impregnate almost any woman. It was dermal visual women, they couldn't get pregnant, but we'll talk about that in another video. Now, so what happens then? For example, if the tribe is going for hunting and they kill the mammoth, let's say, and dermal vector people, that right away they put their limits of so we're not gonna eat everything at the same day. You remember the dermal, the rule, constitution, they say no, don't, and we're just gonna have, so we'll have enough food for tomorrow. Now, the food that we have for today, what happened with this food? Let's say we have 20 families in the tribe. If it would be anal vector person leading our tribe, he would give everybody the same piece of meat. Everybody have to be the same, everything is the same. You remember anal vector person, everything is equal, quality. And imagine the tribe has, one family has 10 kids, one family 2 kids, one 8 kids, and everybody would get a same piece of meat. So most of them would starve, and 2 of them would be getting more than they need. So it would be a really big problems. We would start killing each other. Now, what happened dermal vector when he gets as the leader of the tribe? The dermal vector wants to have the biggest piece of meat for his dermal visual or other female that he has. The other big piece of meat he wants for his family, and then for the let's call them officers, like people who close to the leader, and like 3-5 people from this small tribe. So he's gonna give them the biggest ones, and everybody will get whatever left out. Again, we'll have running in the same issue. Eventually, it would become a big mess in the tribe. Another one starving. People will start killing, stealing each other. Now, what happened with urethral vector is leading the tribe. Urethral fulfilling all the deficit, is the one who doesn't care about himself. The person with urethral vector, he only cares about his tribe. He only cares the tribe will survive no matter what. So everyone gets whatever they need. If they have 20, if they have 10 kids, they can have 10 pieces of meat. If they have 2 kids, they can have extra 2 pieces. So everybody is fulfilling all the deficit in the tribe. And that's why that's if you want to see who is the real urethral vector, you can spot easily that person, the person who trying to care more for other people, but not when he doesn't need his clothes. Instead of throwing them away, he wants to give it to somebody else. No, fulfilling the deficit. He gives to whoever he needs. He gives to whoever really needs the most. So that's our urethral vector. That's our vector, leader vector. Now, if you check in the history, most of the kings actually were dermal. That's why they wanted to be kings. And then they put their sons to be kings. So usually sometimes it could be urethral, but most of them it was dermal. And what happened, they were too jealous, they were too cheap, too greedy. That's why they get killed pretty often. They want all the gold for them, all the food, the best for them, for their family. They don't care about anybody else. That's why we had all this mess in the history. When we have urethral vector leader, Genghis Khan, the great emperor of the Mongolia, even Napoleon, the Russian, Suvorov, there was a lot of urethral leaders too. For example, Genghis Khan, what he did, 1/3 for him, 1/3 for all the soldiers, 1/3 for all the officers. I mean, it was really kind of fair. It wasn't taking everything for himself, and he wants for his tribe, for his nation, he wants to take care. Now, again, if the tribe is starving, no food, if it's anal vector person, I don't know what we would do, but urethral takes his tribe and goes and starts to conquer other tribes, other nations, other places of the earth, and that's also urethral vector. He has to always kind of conquer, go to the new place, and his role. The tribe will survive no matter what. So whatever he has to do, he will do. He never jealous. He never kind of greedy. He never. You can say this vector, they don't really now they don't jealous, because imagine if he would jealous to his own tribe, to his own people. Somebody has better woman, more gold, he would start killing everybody and take everything. So it wasn't that's the urethral vector person. He's not is like a fair. It doesn't have those emotions. It's not spiteful. If you make him angry, he can become angry. He can even sometimes get a lot of problems he can do, but very fast he cools down. So that also urethral vector person. If we say it anal vector, is gonna be offended all his life. Urethral vector, 2-3 minutes is gonna forget about whatever happened. So it also was important, because if you would be spiteful, revengeful, jealous, greedy, tribe would not survive, would not be here today. That vector of a person who doesn't have all these strong emotions like jealousy, greed, and so if you have, by the way, this person at your work, you're not gonna really motivate him with money also. But if you put him as a general manager, whatever, CEO, if he's trustful and if he's really can manage people, because it's not enough to be urethral vector, it could be a great manager, that person, because they always take care of everybody before they put themselves in the back. They care more about other people. Women, weak people, everybody should survive first. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys. I'll get some little more detail, and we'll go deeper on the urethral vector in another video. So see you next video. Take care.